Hey guys, welcome back to Red Dirt Outdoors, and I'm going over cut bait today. You can buy it at a lot of different places, Little Baby Shad and other things, and they all come in this little recipe that the manufacturers cooked up, and they're vacuum sealed. But for me, I've got a cast net, so that's a little bit more than I want to pay. So I've got a little DIY cut bait. Um, I've ordered some mounts, so I apologize you weren't able to see me actually throw my cast net. Um, Found a good school and had my biggest haul ever. Brought in 63 little cut baits for me, little perch, all different sizes, but really, really great haul. Picked up the ones I wanted, threw the rest back in because we want to keep our fisheries, active and productive instead of taking away from them. But, you know, I'm going out on Friday and it's Monday now. And I'm going to be excited to get, kayak in the water for a second time. My buddy's let me borrow his again. Bought a new paddle for him since I snapped it on that last video I was telling you about. And, I'm going to want to throw my cast net maybe a couple of times. I'll put them in the bait bucket if I get them, and I'll use them first. But cut bait's a good second option for me, unless I'm going catfishing, then they're my first option. But I'm not always guaranteed to have that live bait. And I just now started making a better container. I bought a little cheap one from the store, and I've actually lost bait for it. Wasn't a good option. I regret having it. So I'm going to do a DIY video about that a little bit later on during the week, about how to make your own little live well jug that you can put in the water and keep on your kayak. Now these are my perch that I picked up, and you can see they are different sizes. And perch aren't that hard of a fish. If you don't get them in some type of bubbler or live well setup, you're going to lose them quick. So and that's another reason why I'm making this little bag of cut bait. I put them in this Ziploc bag. It's one of the better ones because I really don't want it leaking in the refrigerator. That's where it's going next. And my little recipe is pickled perch should attract catfish. And I poured a little pickle juice in there, took as much air out as I could, and sealed it up. They'll go in the refrigerator to keep till Friday, and that should work out really well for me. I could go the extra mile and use a vacuum sealer, but my vacuum sealer broke a couple of hunting seasons ago, and I just haven't replaced it. So I'm going to go with this little cheap, easy option. I may double bag it just so I can guarantee it's not going to leak in my fridge or in my buddy's truck, because I'm sure he wouldn't appreciate that. But, it's a good option. Catfish like it. And, the little bitty ones that I have in here, I'm not going to need to cut them. I could, but I don't need to. The big one, I can either cut it up and get a lot of different bait off that one fish, or I could just leave it whole and throw it down there and try and get some giant catfish. I'm going into a lake that's known for them. I'm always seeing pictures of guys bringing them out of there, and I've never had that luck. So, I could be using the wrong bait, so I'm going to try it out. Hit me up on my new Facebook page. I'm going to let y'all know what lakes I'm fishing, what I'm using, what I'm trying out. And it's Red Dirt Outdoors on Facebook. That's going to be my home. I've already got a lot of pictures on there from some of my stuff I've already done. Bass pictures, crappie, some deer blinds I've built. And, it's just another way for us to connect. A lot of questions you can ask on there that I'm going to see maybe a little bit quicker than I would even if you commented on YouTube. But please definitely give me comments on this channel. If you've got a different recipe other than just using pickle juice that you do if you make your own cut bait, put that in the comments. It'd help me out a lot. I'm, you know, willing to learn from you. And, if you found it helpful, you might want to share it with a buddy that, is always buying expensive cut bait from Walmart or, Academy. And, a share and a subscription is really going to help me out in the infancy of this channel. It's brand new and I need all the help I can get. So, if you're enjoying the videos and you're, finding them useful, definitely please help me out. The little subscribe button's just right down there and it's easy to get to. But, if there's some more things that you want to know, if there's something that maybe you think I should cover a little bit more in depth about cut bait, then let me know and I'll do another video. But I appreciate the views I've already got, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what these guys do on Friday. So I'm gonna do what I can to get the GoPro going on Friday so y'all can go on that adventure with me. Again, it's not my kayak, so I've ordered a lot of mounts that I'm going to try and use on that. That way I'm not attaching anything permanently to something that doesn't belong to me. And I'm also trying out some new GoPro apps. Really fortunate to have this GoPro. My other channels that I have from when I was a teacher, iPad and Chromebook. So this is a lot better quality, and I'm just trying to really get some better cinematography skills going on for it, and a little bit better shots, a little bit better equipment. And if you've got any suggestions on that, please give me some advice on there too, because I'm definitely needing to learn. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, and come check me out with my DIY bait bucket and my second time ever kayak fishing. We'll see you next time, Red Dirt Outdoors.